Okay, short video here, walk through the backyard, along the back fence, starting from the north end, moving towards the south. And you might hear my neighbor's dog, Lady. Okay, so, driveway's right here. No, how about down here? Driveway's right here. Chain link fence, about 6 foot tall. Walk along the backyard here. You can see it's a jungle out there. Okay. This, I believe, is just a bunch of rocks that were thrown here to try and retain the soil. Starting to head down. I'm just going to go all the way down the south end of the lot to the creek. Fire ant nest. Glad I didn't step in it. Of course, you got to be on the lookout for snakes and other things back here. It's quite the canopy of trees. And as we get deeper in the jungle, mosquitoes have found me. So we got snails here too. Just to let you know how big this is. So here I am standing alongside that plant. Okay. Go away, skeeter. Yeah, there's skeeters here. Looking back at the house, I'm probably, I'd say 75 feet from the house. Some of these vines hanging from the trees aren't really vines, they're, I believe, briar. And this is a property stake on the southern end in the center of the lot. Oop, just about tripped there. Turning back toward the house. Maybe you can see the house up there in that clearing, 3 trees. The house is just beyond it. And here is what briar looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got rose bush like thorns all over it. More vines. Lots of snails I found in here. Well, that mosquito found me. Pretty good sized tree right here. I'd say the trunk is about 2 foot across. And we come upon a brush pile. Brush pile is about, oh, I'd say 4 or 5 feet tall. About 20 feet across. Dang, mosquitoes are bad. Another brush pile. We're right down close to the creek here. Hopefully I don't drop this phone. You can see what I'm trying to walk through. Pretty tangled up mess. And of course I got a vine trying to trip me up here. There we are. 2 skeeters, 1 swat. Sorry about the jerkiness of the camera. I'm swatting skeeters. It's my neighbor's property over there, cliff. Almost looks like a beaver dam down there, but if it was real beavers, they'd have her dammed up already. Alright, brush pile, who knows what's living in there. Alright, I gotta try and climb back up through this mess. Okay, I'm up about, I'd say at this point I'm up about 8 feet up above the level of the creek. And there's no signs up here of water really being up to this level, but I suspect that it has been at one point or another. Walking to the north. Yeah. All kinds of briar here. And that stuff just comes right up out of the ground. Neighbor Cliff tells me there's a root down there that you actually need to get out in order to remove the briar. Walking back down to the creek again. Very mushy ground down here. Lots of vines hanging from the trees. Back up the bank. I'm going to try and find the stake on the northern end of the lot. As I recall, I have to go through a bunch of briar like I just did. Oh. Lots of trip hazards out here. Okay, I found it. Okay, so there's a stake and some string from the surveyor that didn't quite make it. It's interesting, I just saw a hole in the ground. I don't know what's in that hole, but it looks like it goes in and maybe comes out. Front and back door? Good question. Not gonna dig in it to find out. Okay. Let's go through this briar here. Step between. Oh yeah. Lots of briar. Lots of skeeters too. Go away, skeeters. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get through there. That's just a pile of briar. There's more over there. I'm going to have to go back the way I came. Jeez. Okay, let's try and get my way through this briar patch. Bunch of beer cans down here, so somebody's beer or soda pop. I guess I didn't really identify it. I have no idea if there's ticks in this area or not. It's real mushy ground. Okay, I'm gonna pan back up. Here you can see the back gate to the driveway. So I'm essentially going to walk up where I want the driveway to be to come down here. I'm about, well, I'd say 50-60 feet away from the fence. So, trees, yeah, there's pine trees of some sort, lots of needles. I have no idea if these were planted intentionally or not. Still walking up the northern end of the property. Walking's a little easier, but it's uphill at this point. And there are more rocks, boulders, Probably put there, like I said, to retain the wall. Lots of vegetation. And there we are. Okay. We're going to walk along this rock retaining wall back to the gate on the southern end of the property. You see lots more stuff. I've been videoing here. I haven't been quite as diligent in my watch for snakes. See our back patio. So hopefully the snakes have been diligent in watching for me and just getting the heck out of Dodge. You can see my open gate. Looking back to the west. I think this could be real pretty back here if it was cleaned up. And a nice shop built right about here, where the bright spot is in this clearing. Okay, that's it for now.